So this past Saturday, I had one of the ultimate pleasures. I was able to finally go see one of my favorite bands live, Queen. I've always been a Queen fan ever since I was young. I was always a really big fan of the music, and from a young age, I always knew that Freddie Mercury had unfortunately died. And in my opinion, I was always afraid that I was never going to get the opportunity. In fact, I believed that to be a harsh reality. So when Bohemian Rhapsody came on and I was the extra in the movie, with the background vocals, I was really excited. That was a big honor. Even if I didn't get paid or recognized for, I didn't care, or I don't care. It was just the being a piece of something that is really precious and important to me. And so going out to see Queen Saturday was truly an amazing and incredible once-in-a-lifetime experience, unless, of course, you can go to multiple shows. The singer of Queen currently is Adam Lambert. If you remember Adam Lambert, he was the individual on American Idol. He was very popular. Now, I will admit that his music itself, there's maybe one or two songs that I actually like. I'm not very well versed with Adam Lambert. But I will say this, his performance was absolutely breathtaking. Now, I know that sometimes he gets criticized because, you get those weirdos that are like, oh, well, he's not Freddie Mercury. And it's like, well, yeah, well, who is? Nobody's Freddie Mercury except Freddie Mercury. And what made Adam Lambert's performance with all these Queen songs so special is that he didn't try to be Freddie Mercury. He was himself, a big Queen fan like the rest of us. And that was entertaining. And his hard work really showed. I was happy that, he got chosen. I thought that he did a fantastic, incredible job, and I like to believe that Freddie Mercury would be very, very proud of the performances that Adam Lambert is doing in his honor. And of course, the other members of Queen, Roger Taylor and Brian May, were also there, the drummer and the lead guitarist, and they did sing their songs as well. Brian May did sing I'm in Love with My Car, and I thought it was stupid but entertaining because, it's a Queen show. It's a funny song, what can I say? And of course, Brian May sang a few songs. There was a very beautiful rendition that he did of Love of My Life, where every single person in the auditorium had their flashlights going on, and it was just breathtaking. And they did have a Freddie Mercury hologram that came up for 2 points in the show. He came up for Love of My Life. He sang the last bit, and there was this beautiful little banter. It looked like Freddie was looking right at Brian May, and they were talking, and it was emotional. It was very, very, very emotional. And they did have a Freddie Mercury hologram for the end of the show. The part where he would go, wow! They brought the Freddie hologram for that. And that was charming, entertaining, Now, they did bring out Freddie Mercury again for Bohemian Rhapsody, or at least I think. There was stage was kind of dark, and they had the video playing in the background, with the faces like this. So I'm not sure if that was Freddie's vocals that were used or not. But either way, it was still an incredible experience. They played a lot of good songs. I mean, they played for 2.5 hours straight, including a ridiculously beautiful space solo by Brian May, where he was hovering on this asteroid, and planets are coming around. I can't do it justice describing it. But again, I know I'm repeating myself, but it was just absolutely breathtaking. The song selection itself was fairly excellent. They did play, Bohemian Rhapsody, Another One Bites the Dust, Killer Queen, pretty much all the JoJo stands. And they also played a crazy little thing called Love, Fat Bottom Girls, Bicycle Race, Don't Stop Me Now. The list goes on. One thing that was interesting too was that they brought out the Philadelphia Eagles cheerleaders for Fat Bottom Girls. And that was it. That was cute. It was cool to see that. It was entertaining. It wasn't the highlight of the show, but it was cool. A nice touch. At the end of the show, they had that really scary robot from News of the World. The one from the Family Guy joke that's holding them like this. It's oh god, the robot has come for Queen. It's coming for me next. They had this really cool visual thing with these hands that came up and lifted it for the encore. And they also had a really cool 3D effect where the robot's hand reached through the stage. It was all up in your face. It was awesome. There were also these really cool booths in the back of the stage. So I guess if you had the money for it, a lot of money for it, you would have been able to purchase a seat where you would sit behind the stage and watch the show as if it was an opera show. And I thought that was interesting, a bit expensive, but hey, for the people in there, what an amazing experience. It really shows too how Queen has been so relevant even after all this time. After the encore, their encore was "We Will Rock You" and "We Are the Champions." For the encore, even before they came on, the entire audience was just going boom, 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 boom. And when you feel a sold-out stadium going boom, boom, there's just nothing like it. As someone who has always had that emotional investment with Queen ever since I was young, seeing a musical group and hearing songs that I've sung for years is, I guess, indescribable. Like, truly incredible. I did bring my mother with me as well, since she'd always wanted to see Queen, but again, never really had the opportunity. So, this was kind of it. And we went, and we had an amazing time. Seeing this concert was really a dream come true for me. I never thought that I'd ever have the opportunity, and this music has been so relevant and has gotten me through so many hard times in my life that it's just mind-blowing to me how incredible this performance was. With all the shows that I'm seeing this year and I've seen last year, it's so hard to say which one is the absolute best, but this one certainly gives the other shows a run for their money. And if you get the opportunity to go ahead and see them, I know the tickets may be a bit expensive unless you're in the fan club. I would say go. I think it's worth every cent, even if it is a bit pricey. But hey, that's just my opinion. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Kirk Talk, and I will see you guys in the next one.